Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man.
Hey, what it is, y'all already know it is the big boss, boss dog, K-Poke through the door, here to talk to this boxer. Forget about soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't off yourself, call them if I lie, maybe it matter. Peak game, 84's a what's win. All right, the lies that people tell, Shakur Stevenson edition. Let's get straight into it. And I'm gonna do a lot of videos like this, okay? If y'all want the car videos, let me know, and I'll go back to those, but I've been real busy. Like I told you, I'm down the home stretch in school. But let's talk boxing. So Shakur Stevenson was interviewed on the Breakfast Club by Charlemagne, and Charlemagne was saying that he's the most avoided fighter in boxing. And I don't know his name, the Middle Eastern dude, Barack, or I think he from New York. He was on there, and he was like, "Yeah, nobody want to fight him." That's cap, bro. I don't understand why they get around Shakur Stevenson and they cater to his ego. Like I would have told him the truth, like. Yeah, we see you calling out Tank, and which is true. He's calling out Tank, but there are other fighters that want to fight you who, you know, truthfully, y'all kind of on the same level if you just want to look at resume wise. Now, if you're just going off your skill and potential, that's different. But resume wise, you know better than these other dudes, the Tito Mercados, the Scooby Davises, all of them. And we just being real with you, resume wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just keeping it 1,000. Everybody is hype. I won't say hyping up Shakur. Shakur is getting the recognition based off his potential, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it's like he's trying to talk his way into a tank fight instead of earning his way into a tank fight. Just be quiet and stop beating people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he trying to little boy these other fighters, and so he could try to get a Tank fight, because in his mind he's on the same level as Tank, and he's not. That's just real talk. You know what I mean? Skill set wise, possibly. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just star power, you're not on that same level. If you fought today, you would not have a say so in negotiations. You would basically have to do any and everything that Gervonta Tank Davis wants you to do. Pause. That's just real talk. You know what I mean? If you fought Teofimo, same thing. If you fought Ryan Garcia, same thing. You fought Devin Haney, same thing. You will be the B side. You will have to do whatever they ask you to do. You have no say so in negotiations. So how are you on the same level? It wouldn't be a 50-50 fight. You would be the B side. So if they told you had to wear Everlast gloves with the Velcro on them, then that's what you're going to have to wear. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying at the end of the day, to keep it 1,000, is like Shakur Stevenson should focus on building his brand. That way he can have a say-so in negotiation. He can have a little bit more power in negotiations. See, a lot of people are catering to Shakur Stevenson because of his potential. You know what I mean? They see the skill set. The skills are there. But at the end of the day, you have to build your brand around, you know what I mean? These said fighters. You sit here and say, "Oh, I'm not worrying about Tank," but you keep talking about him. And I keep telling y'all this. You keep talking about this man. Every chance you get, somebody asks you a question, you talking about him. You could easily tell them, "Hey man, I'm not talking about Tank." And leave it alone. I'm not talking about Tank. We ain't one thing I'm not gonna do, we're not gonna talk about Tank. And that's it. Leave that stuff where it's at. But no, you gotta talk about him. Every chance you get, you talking about buddy. You know what I'm talking about? So I just think that at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson gotta understand that in order for you to build your brand around Tank, away from Tank, you cannot talk about him. You know what I mean? Now I know people gonna say, "Oh, that's the biggest fight in boxing." I don't think so. I don't think Gervonta Tank Davis Shakur Stevenson is the biggest fight in boxing. Right? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good style matchup, but it's not. It holds no weight. You know what I mean? It's a good style. The hood want to. Well, I don't know if the hood want to see it, but some people want to see the fight. You know what I mean? So they kind of talking it up. I would say people want to see Tank and Devin still to this day. You know what I'm saying? But he just gotta build his brand outside of Tank, because you're the B side in damn near all the fights. All the four kings that I mentioned, you're the B side in all of them. So, Shakur gotta, step his game up. And then all this talk about, I'll stand in front of people, I'll stand in the pocket. No, you don't. Stop capping. All we gotta do is look at the Edwin De Los Santos fight. Anybody that can punch, you're gone. Holla, pimp. Holla pimp, you ain't standing in there. So I just want Shakur to live with what he is. He keep talking like he Tank or he a puncher, and he's not, bro. Just be, yeah, it's okay to be a masterclass boxer. All right? But y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Boss gone.